Ihr müsst keine Angst haben. Ich sehe schon an euren Gesichtern viele fremde Menschen in unserem Dojo. Aber es ist heute eine ganz große Ehre für mich, für uns, dass wir hohen Besuch bei uns im Dojo haben. Ihr müsst keine Angst haben, dass, wenn ihr Englisch nicht gut versteht, alles, was wir heute Abend hier erzählen, wird irgendwie übersetzt werden. Und das kriegen wir alles hin. Ich kriege das auch hin, das heißt, ihr kriegt das auch alle hin. Und ich möchte kurz unsere Gäste einmal vorstellen. Und invite you. First one, Grandmaster Robert Cutrell. Ja, gut. Also Großmeister, ne? Grandmaster. Großmeister, Grandmaster Coffman. Grandmaster Paul Patton. And Sensei, nächstes Steve. Heute, diese Woche auf Deutschland-Tournee und gestern sind sie angereist von Hannover aus dem hohen Norden. Heute Abend reisen sie schon weiter nach Oberhausen und heute Abend sind sie hier bei uns, um mit uns ein bisschen zu trainieren. Sie werden auch heute Abend das Training leiten. Wir haben ungefähr 3 Stunden Zeit. Die kleineren Kinder, die brauchen keine 3 Stunden. Das schafft ihr nicht ganz. Das ist in Ordnung. Wir werden dann gleich mal zwischendurch auch eine andere Pausen machen. So, we have some breaks. So, da hinten, da steht auch ein paar kleinere Snacks, da dürft ihr euch dran bedienen in den Pausen. Ne? Das heißt, ihr braucht auch nicht immer trinken rennen und so. Wir machen ja zwischendurch mal kleinere Pausen. Ne? Zwischen den Trainingseinheiten. Aber wir starten jetzt mit dem Angrüßen, so wie wir das gewohnt sind hier bei uns im Training. So we do the race ceremony like we do it in our dojo. Yeah. No, I won't be able to get that over there. So we stand. This is no problem. So wir stehen heute. Ihr dürft trotzdem sitzen. Das ist in Ordnung. Ne? So. Wir stehen aber gerade. Ihr sitzt gerade. Mokus. Ja. Schon. Nicht?
Sensei Volker Regh.
Thank you very much, sir. First off, I'd like to thank Master Volker for bringing us in and giving us this wonderful opportunity to be here tonight. So, sir, thank you very much for that.
Give me some time to translate for the young children. Hat sich gerade nur bei mir bedankt, dass heute die Möglichkeit besteht, dass wir heute hier bei uns sind und mit euch trainieren können.
And we have a couple different arts that we're going to be showing you tonight. My art of ChunJido, I actually founded that 30 years ago, and you will see some of that, as well as Soke Grandmaster Paul Parent has also founded his own art. So we've got a lot of different things to show you tonight. So I hope you enjoy it, and I'm going to go ahead and...
Ja. Wir werden heute Abend verschiedene Stilrichtungen sehen und Master Cutrell hat seinen eigenen Weg des Budo gefunden vor ungefähr 13 Jahren, das ChunJido, und auch Paul hat seine eigene Stilrichtung heute mitgebracht und wir werden viele verschiedene Sachen heute Abend einmal sehen und er hofft, dass ihr da heute Abend viel Spaß dabei haben werdet.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, and Grandmaster Coffman is going to go ahead and start the training tonight, and she actually is my Soke Dai, or inheritor of the system when I pass. So she's going to go ahead and start things off. And ChunJido is actually, I started the art 30 years ago, and it's a culmination of all the arts that I hold black belt ranking in, which is I have a, too much?
No.
Okay. I have a 6th Dan in Kempo Jitsu, a 5th Dan in Taekwondo, and a 5th Dan in Nippon Jiu-Jitsu, and then also a 1st Dan in Hapkido. So you'll see a lot of different things in different ranges, you know, striking range, kicking range, those kind of things. But I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Grandmaster Coffman, my Soke Dai, and she's going to get everyone warmed up and kind of get things started. So.
All right, we're gonna just follow me, do what I do. We're gonna start with some arm circles. So arm circles forward. Good, and go the other way, backwards. Very good, and let's go ahead and twist. Very good, and we call these slap and claps. So here, you're gonna clap and go the other way. Very good. All right, go ahead and reach up on your toes. Good, go ahead and come back down and hands to your toes, or hands to the floor if you can get them there. Good, come back up, feet out. You go take your arm over your chest. You go this way, and then go up. Good job. Good, and other way. Take one arm over your head and pull your elbow. And switch to the other side. Good, go ahead and have a seat. All right, both hands to your toes. Good, come back up and twist over your bit leg. Good, other side, switch your feet. Both hands to your toes. Good, come back up and twist over your bent leg. Good, both feet in. Good, bring your chest to your toes, all the way down. Good, back up, push your feet out. There you go, now bring your nose to your toes. Good, all right, bring your feet all the way out. Stretch up. Good, and reach over and touch toes. Good, go ahead and stand back up. right, we're gonna warm up our legs a little bit. So just your knees here. There you go. Good, now go the other way. So this knee, instead of going this way, take it up and in from your shoulder. Good, all right, last thing. Go ahead and balance. Pull your leg back. All right, now without putting your foot down, bring that leg to the front. Good, switch sides. Other leg. And bring that foot to the front. Very good, very good. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm going to show them a few self-defense techniques that we do in ChunJido that if somebody is trying to hurt you a little bit and you need to push them away and you need to get away without really hurting them too bad, we're gonna start with those and then we'll work up from there.
Sie möchten uns jetzt ein paar Selbstverteidigungstechniken zeigen. Wenn euch jemand angreift, aber noch nicht so ganz fest angreift und es dann manchmal auch reicht, einfach nur so ein bisschen wegzuschubsen. Und ein paar Techniken aus dem ChunJido.
Okay. Can they a little bit later, can they partner themselves or do you need to partner them? Work together?
They can
do it themselves. Yeah. Okay, very good. All right, Sarah, I'm going to borrow you. So the first one that we're going to work with, if somebody wants to come in and try to just push you, okay? So what we're going to do, if somebody's trying to come at you, the first thing you're going to do is put your hands up, right? Because you want to protect yourself, you want to protect your face. Yep. So if somebody is coming in at you, we want to get their hands away from our face, okay? So we're going to, it's almost like a fountain. We're going to go out this way. Yeah, so it looks like this. If he comes in, we're going to go here. That's the very first move. So one more time, here, and out this way. Okay, so we're gonna break this down into several pieces. So if they could partner up and just start with that, and then we'll just add on to it. So one push, you push. Yep, push. And be a fountain. Yep, but you gotta go to the inside. Oh, push, push, and you go here. There you go. Okay, now you push. You push. There you go. Go ahead, push. Oh, wait a minute. Look, go here. You push. And then, so if you go here, then you're going to push this way. There you go. Yep, go. Pow. Yep. So push again. You push. There you go, good. All right. So once we get the hands away from us, go ahead, sir. We don't want those hands to come back in because then they can grab us, right? Choke us, all right? So we want to keep those hands out here, but now we call this being inside the storm. If we are exactly in front of the person inside their hands, inside their arms, we call this being inside the storm. Okay, so if we're in here, now we kind of don't have a choice. We have to fight, okay? And I don't want these arms to come back in and get me. I want to keep them out here. So I'm going to push down and I can grab here, okay? And now that I have to fight, one of the easiest things to do, we're going to start with a knee. Go here, okay? So go ahead, sir. So here, grab, push down, and knee. Gently. Yep. Look. Yep. So up here. Now go. Good. Grab. Now knee. Nice, nice. Now you push. You push. There you go. Fountain. There you go. Grab. Your knee right there. There you go. But you got to keep a hold of him. You got to grab him. Now go. Now knee. Knee. Your knee goes right there. Good. Yep. Okay. There are lots of things that you can do from this position. Okay. So if we're here, we've already done this one, right? Okay. But sometimes we need something a little bit more forceful so I can easily take out a knee. Okay? Yep. And because I know that this is what you learn at this school, sir, so we can go here, okay, and I'm going to pull down. I can kick out a knee, but also, since you guys throw, I can come here, okay, and come this way. Are they good with doing that? Yes? Okay. All right. So one more time. Here, switch feet and I'll go the other way.
Yes, please.
Okay. So I'm going to push down, get him off balance. Okay. I'm going to kick, gently kick. Okay. Here. Land on the other side, okay, my knees are bent. Now I'm going to go this way. So pull and go down here. Okay, we're going to go to a different technique, and this technique is if someone already has their hands on you and has grabbed your shoulder or the collar of your shirt. So if someone grabs you, okay, we're going to take one arm and we're going to go over one arm and under the other arm. Okay, and once we go over and under, I want to drop my elbow because that makes him go off balance. Okay, all right, so we're going to go over, under. I'm going to drop my elbow, then I'm going to take my other hand and I'm going to switch so you can see it. So over, under, drop my elbow, my other hand is going to go here, okay, to pop his elbow, and then I'm going to either step back or step forward, okay, and take him down that way. But you can't let go, because if you let go, then your attacker is going to come back on you, okay? Okay, I'll go through it one more time, okay? So over, under, drop my elbow, okay? This hand pops up this elbow, okay? And then step back, and then I can go down. And then from here, if I have to, for the older people in the room, I can hyperextend the elbow. I can elbow back at the head. I can knee ribs. I can do all sorts of stuff from this position because I have the higher ground. So again, if he goes to punch, I'm going to get to the outside, okay? I'm going to miss his fist, and I'm going to block. This is my hand that originally did the pushing, right? Okay? But now I'm here. All I'm going to do is slide this hand down to the wrist, and this hand is going to slide up to his face. Okay? We want to make his eyes, I want his eyes to go away from me, because what you can't see, you can't fight. Okay? Yes? So for the younger students and lower ranks, for right now, this is what we're doing. What we just learned. Okay. Once you get here, instead of pushing, pull your hands apart. This pulls him off balance. This makes his eyes go the opposite direction. Okay. That's what. Now, if you want to add on to that, there's a lot we can do from there. Okay. So once I go here, he's a lot taller than I am, okay? I may need him to drop down a few inches. I'm gonna kick a knee, then I'm gonna elbow in the head, okay? Or I could, okay, here, I still need him to maybe drop down a few inches, but if I don't want to, I don't know, hit him in the head, then I could drop this and do an arm bar and take him down that way. Okay? So higher ranks and adults, older students, once you get this original here, then kind of play with it a little bit. See what else you can do from this position, because there's a lot. Okay? Otherwise, just younger students and lower ranks just go to here.
In close. I'm not going to go talk too much. We're just going to do a couple of techniques. As Gian was saying earlier, created my own system about 12 years ago, and it deals a lot with the skeletal system and the nervous system of the body, because it's the same in everybody. So whatever one person does to one person, it'll work on everybody. It can do it to another person, okay? So we involve a lot of science. So what we're going to do tonight, I'm going to give you a couple of techniques, and we'll focus on the aspects of the science and then the way the body reacts. And hopefully you'll have some fun. And then at the end, I'm going to give you a drill that you can practice. It's called the 8 dynamic movements. It's the most popular 8 movements, well, actually 5 movements that you do in the martial arts. But there's 8 of them, but a couple of them are the same, just going in a different direction. Exactly. All right, why don't we form a little circle around me? Form a little circle. A circle is a straight line where both ends meet. Well, we haven't had geometry yet. All right, that's good, that's good, that's good. Want everybody to be able to see, and I like to be in close so that we don't have to get really loud. So the first technique I'm going to do, I have a thing, we call it the constant. What is the constant of the technique? It is the one thing that never changes, okay? You always start with the constant, then you can add and subtract as you go. So this constant that we're going to do, the first one, it's going to be for a hook punch. And the constant is just going to be this. I'm sure you've all seen this before. All right, it's a wide strike and block, wide strike. I don't like to say block too much, because block insinuates that you're stopping something, then you have to start all over again. So it's a double strike. Strike means you're constantly moving. You get a little bit more offensive. You know, when somebody says, oh, block this road. All right. But if somebody says, strike this item, oh, I get to hit something. You get a little bit more excited. So we're going to do a double strike, and then keep the circle going to the groins. Anybody have a cup on? Anybody wearing a cup? Gonna hurt. Okay. All right, so he throws the hook, and we're going to come in here just like that. Okay, that's all it is. He throws, and I come in right like that. Now, I'm going to give you a little chaos so that you understand not to really hit hard on the side of the neck. All right? So put your arms down like this. Look straight ahead. Smile if you want. Gonna go a little easy. I don't want anybody getting hurt. That was a good one, huh?
Keinen verletzen. Aber ihr merkt, das ist schon doof, wenn er dann nur so ein bisschen draufhaut.
It only hurts till the pain goes away. Look this way. Nice try. Everybody feel a little icky? All right, that's what we're looking for, okay? So he comes in, he's gonna throw, I'm gonna step, and I'm gonna strike. Then I'm gonna follow through, and let's go to the inside of the groin instead of the inside of the thigh. All right, instead of hitting in the groin. So I'm gonna hit here. See how his head comes down? We'll get to that in a minute. Okay, let's add. We'll add some more. So he comes in, it's 1, 2, 3. Okay? The good part is the strike to the groin is bringing his head down as my hand is coming up. You're getting twice the power. Okay? Okay? So here we go. 1, 2, 3. All right? Try that. Go ahead, get a partner. Now, this next part is an important part because you want to understand the dynamics of the body. Okay? So now, as we pull the head in, we're right here, correct? So now I'm going to step behind him, and I'm just going to snap my hip, and I'm going to bring his head with me as I turn. His body will flip right over, or I'll just keep his head. So he's here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull it in. Now I just step and pivot. Right here. Okay? Let's do it this way. You can see the flip. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull in. I just step behind and turn.
Wo ihr gerade wart, den Kopf durchgezogen habt, einfach dahinter gehen und umdrehen.
1, 2, 3, 4. Pull in. Just walk over. On the ground here. Okay? All right? You need to do something to end it all. I want you guys to be creative, have flow, creativity. Okay? Think of what you want to do here. You can punch here, you can punch here, you can break this over your thigh. Okay? You can break this up here. You can go to the groin again. All right? So you guys think of what it is you want to do. Okay, I already got my knee here. All right? I think he's ticklish. I'm not sure. You can tickle him if you want. All right? But let's see what you guys come up with from here. Okay, so the main thing about this fighting and this self-defense is you always want to have flow. You don't want to have any hesitation. All right? Never worry about what they're going to do. Only understand what it is that you're going to do. Okay? Hesitation is our worst enemy when we're trying to defend ourselves. Okay? So we don't want to have any hesitation. All right? Okay? So we did that one where we flowed a little bit with our arms and then our feet. This next technique, it's off of a drill that we do. It's called the backhand punch kick drill. It's fighting in a circle while you're walking in a straight line. Okay? So this technique is off of that drill. Right? Fighting in a circle while walking in a straight line. All right? And okay? So we don't often practice an inside strike. So we're going to add the inside strike on this technique. All right? So it's going to be for a straight punch. All right? Straight punch. So he comes in. I'm going to go 1, 2. Okay, that's it. As he comes in, it's just 1. See how I move my body? 2. All right? Guess where we're going? You can go to the neck, or you can go to the side of the face. You can do a back fist, or you can do a thrust punch. Okay? Palm heel, or whatever you guys want to call it, vertical strike. All right? So it's here. The right hand's doing all the work. Here. All right? One more time. Here. Notice my body. Here. Now I'm facing here. Okay? Right? This hand. Right in the ribs. Okay? So go slow. It looks like this. 1, 2, 3. All right? You notice the circle is coming in. Circle is coming in. Okay? A little quicker. If I go a little quicker, it's right up here. Okay? All right? So we're going to go slow. We'll do the first 3. 1, 2, 3. Notice I'm striking nerves, nervous system, nerves, ribs, skeletal system. Okay? We need to focus on staying in center. Okay? We're having a little hard time. We're going too far one way, too far the other way. When the punches come, stop right here. When the punches come in, all right, I want to make sure I'm here as I strike. Because he's going to have some understanding that he's going to want to throw that one. Everybody understands in a fight, everybody gets a turn, right? If he throws a punch and I block it, he throws a punch, I block it, back and forth, back and forth. How do we win a fight then if everybody gets a turn? My strike will determine what his turn is. So when he throws the strike, I hit it so hard that his turn is to get his balance back because I dropped his arm. So the brain tells him, before you throw this, you got to fix this. Well, that's his turn. Now it's my turn, and I hit him. What's his turn? His face is turning, his body's going that way. That's his turn. I punch him because it's my turn. Do you understand? You dictate what his turn is. Okay? Sound good? All right, what are we doing? Technique. I just look and say, what are we doing? All right, so he throws a punch. I come in here, 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to end it. I'm going to do a takedown without wrapping up his body. I'm going to blow out that knee with this foot. Okay? There is my full circle. Okay? When you see it, it's here, the full circle. Then I go forward again. Okay? I'm going in a straight line, but I'm fighting in a circle. Okay? Okay, so as he punches, I'm here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, uke, when you get kicked, lift up that leg so it doesn't hurt. If you keep your leg there, it's going to hurt. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so what I'm doing to the leg, I hit here, I'm affecting the knee and the hip joint. I'm going to ruin all this because my kick is going to be so hard that it's going to go way over here. Okay? If I go up here, I'm going to do the same amount of damage. The knee won't be affected, but the hip will. The ball socket will come right out. Okay? So, kicking inside the femoral artery, the femoral nervous system, blowing out the knee and the hip, ball and socket, skeletal system. Good? Good? All right. Learning German. All right. Get in a partner and try it out. Okay? Think about it. I struck him on the radial. I'm striking him in the vagus nerve. I'm hitting him in the floating ribs. Then I'm blowing out his knee or his groin area. Now, after I kick the knee, I'm going to be over here because I'm going to step towards his center. Okay? What if he is still standing? Right? This, here, boom. If he's still standing. All right? Give him a little gift. Most likely he will not be standing. Between the blowing out the knee, the rupturing of the femoral nerve, or the dislocating or blowing out of the ball and socket on the hip area, he's going to fall. The pain is going to be incredible. Okay? All right? Work those two techniques. We have time? Okay. All right, let's take like 5 minutes and practice both those techniques. The one that I gave you, the first one, and now this one. Okay? I'll be with you. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You should be looking that way. All right, circle it up. Come on in here. I want to thank you very much for inviting me into your dojo. I'm having a wonderful time. It's very humbling to come over from the States and be here in Germany, getting to teach karate, meeting new people. So I thank you very much. All right, good job tonight.
First off, I just wanted to kind of share a little bit of philosophy with you. Martial arts, to me, is a gift. It is a wonderful gift that my instructors gave me. So it's very important to only use your martial arts in defense, never to hurt anyone else or to do anything with anyone else. You know, we should be warriors of peace, first and foremost. But if you have to defend yourself, I believe that you should know as much as you can to make sure that you, your friends, and your family go home safely. And that's I just wanted to share that with you. Because the things we do are, do you need to translate? Thank you. Because guys, the things that we are learning tonight, the things that even that you do every day in your classes, all of those things can hurt someone if you use them in the wrong way. The right way is to protect and defend yourself and your friends and your family. So I just want to talk about that first. Okay, and then a little bit more about ChunJido. I talked to you about that as an art I developed 30 years ago. ChunJido International, or what we more commonly refer to as the ChunJido family, which is all of us that wear this patch, is around the world. It's in 5 continents and over 30 countries. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started, sir. And one of the things you heard Grandmaster Coffman talk about a lot was the storm. Does everybody remember the storm? Right here. It's this space right here. And the storm is somewhere that you don't want to be a lot because he can punch me, he can kick me, he can headbutt, you know, all those things he can do to me. So the best place to get is outside the storm. But that's not always a possibility. Okay, sometimes there may be a wall, there may be another attacker over there that you don't want to just rush right in, and now you have 2 attackers. So what we're going to do, we're going to work in the storm a little bit first, and then I'll show you how to get outside the storm, even if you start here. But here's the thing, if we are inside the storm, as soon as I stop the attack, I have to attack the mass. I have to attack the body, somewhere along the center line to disrupt. Okay, so let's say he throws this hand, straight punch right here. Okay, and I can't get out here, all right, so I have to stay here. Well, the first thing I want to do is to eliminate the attack or disrupt the attack. So as soon as this starts to come, I'm gonna go there, okay, and all I did was just pass it, boom, boom, okay? So as soon as this comes, here, and then immediately, no hesitation, like we talked about hesitation being bad, immediately go here. Now, sometimes when someone throws this punch, then they immediately throw that punch. All right? So if that happens and I go here and then he throws that, then I'm going to go across here to block this, but on my way back, I strike with both hands. So what that looks like is here, here. Okay? So there's no hesitation. It's all one flowing movement. Slow motion this time. Here, and then I would go here if that doesn't come. But the minute that I see that coming, I switch and go here. And guys, the momentum from this is in the hips, rotating the hips and aligning with your body with what you're trying to stop or attack. Okay? So let's partner up and let's just do that much. So throw this one first if you would. Okay, so this one first. So what you're gonna do, just a straight punch from here. Boom, just like that, okay? And then once you go here immediately, no hesitation. But if he starts to throw that, then I'm gonna go right here, okay? So then I just switch and go across. So here, slow, no, that one, here, here, here. But as soon as I see that one coming, then I'll switch and rotate your body in the direction that you're. Mm-hmm. And you'll be this way most of the time. Are you right-handed?
I'm right.
Okay. So you want your power side back. So your feet are probably going to be like that and your hands are up. So the closest thing to block with when that comes is this front hand. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to go boom, boom, and pass it to my other hand because I got to immediately free this one up to watch for that. Yep. But if that doesn't come, there's my strike. If it comes, boom.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Thanks.
Got it? Okay. So do this. Put this hand out. Okay. Just like this. Like this. This. All right. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to punch with this one. Uh-huh. So one, go underneath. Right here. 1, 2. Now chop with that one. There. Now, if you start this and you see this hand coming, yes, then you just switch across. You just turn your hand just like that. Hey, how are you? And you're gonna go. Put your fist out like that. Okay. You're gonna go 1, 2, and then chop right here. And then this one punches, and then you're gonna come across here.
Die Hand schlägt. Dann dahin.
There, and then this hand comes across there. Right here, or if it happens here and here, where am I? I'm still in the storm, okay? So even if I have to do this, my next motion is to pass this arm here, okay, and get outside the storm, okay? Now, from here, I can come in and choke, okay? Or I push the hips, walk backwards, and go right here. Okay? So again, if the hand doesn't come, I go here, boom. And do you see? Here's something else that's important. When I do this, and I go here, I don't raise this and move backwards to go the other way. I slide my body in. Okay? Because never back up while you want going forward. Yeah, so again, when I go here, boom, and I do this, okay? And now I'm going to do something else. I move my body in, don't pull it back, move it in here. And then at this point, I just push this arm here, pull him in tight, and I can lock and choke, or take him down, and X, here, X, then open, and then strike. Okay? So let's work with that with your partner. Okay, so you're punching? Punching? Okay, I want your hands up like this at first. Because if we go like this, it looks like we want to fight. We just want to go like this. Yeah. All right? So the minute he punches, punch. Punch. You go 1, off the bottom, 2, right there. Chop. But if that hand comes, then you switch over, block, chop. Now push this. Now pull him to you. Pull him to you. There you go. Now take this hand and push his hips right here. And just put that one right there. Yes. Now walk backwards. Walk backwards. There you go. Nice. Good job. Okay. Go again. Here first. Punch. One under off the bottom. Chop. Now come across. Pass. Yes. Now, push right there, walk backwards. There we go. Great. And then once you, let me borrow you. Once you take him down here and you set him down here, you make a X. X. Yeah, here. And then you just open that up, turn his eyes away, and then here's open to strike. You good? All right, go ahead. 1, 2, off the bottom, chop. Go across, there. Pass the arm. Pull him to you and push the hips. Yes, walk backwards. There you go. And then cross this, cross this over, push his head away, and then there's, and push it and spin her around. Spin her around. Yes. All right, now, this hand, give me this hand. Push, pull, push, pull. Just like that, walk backwards. Yes. Good job, good job. You want to push it in first, like this, towards him, and then go like this, okay? But here's the thing too. If I go 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? Even an easier way from here is just step forward, right here, okay? Now I have the ribs, I have his face, okay? So we're gonna go 1, 2, chop here, and then you just come pull him in the same time you're moving forward, and just right here, okay? And go real easy when you take your person down. Come in, take them down easy like that, okay? Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's do it. All right, so this time, this space is open, so it's available for me to move to this side. So he drops back, and let's say he throws this straight punch right here. Boom, I'm gonna go here, okay? So all I did was the same thing. I just went 1, 2, 3, okay? So again, 1, 2, immediately there, immediately. All right, now, like I said, when this is out here, this is power, this is positive energy, okay? Where there's positive energy, where it came from, there is what? Negative energy, okay? So that's where I want to go because that's the weak spot. So I'm going to step just like this. I'm going to step into this, strike, step into here. Now I slide in. Now this is actually a strike. As I'm coming across here, I strike him. Boom. It gets the eyes turned, plus it creates chaos. So I go right here. Boom. And then I push the hips forward, take him back, and it's the same technique that we just did. Okay, but now I'm going to the outside of the storm. Does everybody understand? Want to see it again? Okay, so I'm here. 1, 2, 3. If I want to, I can do this instead and then come around. But I like going here and actually with this part of your arm, boom. Okay, and it gets his eyes looking that way. And I put my head right here. Why? So he can't, boom, right? So I put the head right here to form a base. And then I just push those hips forward. And he's right here. I can pin this arm back and strike with this hand if I need to, or I release long enough to just get into a series of punches here. Okay? All right, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's try that. More here, but I do want to emphasize one thing. When you get to this point, all right, listen up, this is real important.
Einmal aufpassen noch.
This is real important.
Technik, das ist wichtig gerade.
Okay, when you get to here, some of you guys were pushing like this. If I push like this, it's actually going to help him because it's going to give him the ability to do that. Okay? So when you do this technique, can everybody see this? Everybody? Can you see that, sir? You want this hand like this, and you're going to push that way and that way. So the angle is really like that. All right? So now watch his reaction. See that? Oh, that's what you want. Because the minute that if I do this, he comes and gets me.
Wenn du jetzt so weit oben drückst, dann dreht sich rum und greift wieder an.
So my angle has to be that way, pointing to the,
Der Winkel geht nach vorne.
what am I pointing to right now?
Wo wir drücken muss.
The ground, okay? So I pull back here to my center, here, but I push to the ground here.
Oben und unten drücken.
And then right here. And guys, you can even, does anybody take Brazilian BJJ, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? You can also do a gi choke here, just like that. Okay? You just grab it here and go like that. Okay? The other thing that you can do, and he hates this, he's real sensitive to this, is called the eye of the phoenix. And you just go right here, like that. Yeah, it's tough. And it creates chaos. All right? So I'm going to end on that. But again, push, pull. We're going to stop. Push, pull this way. Okay, that's really important. But I just want to say again, thank you, sir, for inviting us. Had a wonderful time. And it's been a pleasure for us to be here. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. And sir, we actually have something for you that we'd like to present.
I think I have actually something for you.
We'll trade then.
So, also er bedankt sich bei euch, er hat das gerade nur noch mal gezeigt, wir üben das jetzt nicht mehr, wir sind jetzt am Ende angekommen. Und er hat sich gerade noch mal bedankt für die Einladung und dass ihr heute hier sein durftet. So, denke ich, kommt ihr alle noch mal zu mir vor. Come you also? And Heather comes to us. So, because I have a little present for you. Thank you. So, I will give you... Wir haben noch eine Kleinigkeit zum Überreichen für unsere Gäste. It's a little bit heavy. But I think I will read on this stone. Grounded in harmony, united in spirit. From the heart of Odendorf, we offer this stone as a symbol of friendship, respect, and family. And I've choose a stone so you can take a little piece of my home back to your home. And my home is every time at your home. May it remind us that the essence of Aikibudo and of ChunJido lies not in stretch alone, but in connection. Connection between groups, between dojos, between people, between artists. So this stone is for you, for all of you. Launch a piece of this stone for each of you. So for each personally, this is your piece of the stone. And this is yours. Not the lady one. Thank you very much. I'm really proud that you have our guests tonight and do this seminar here with my students, and it's a really big honor to have you all at my dojo and that you have chosen on your drum tour my dojo to be guests tonight. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right.
I found one stone because there's one person here tonight. My special friend. So,
Uwe Hasenbein. That's me.
you know him?
Yeah. That's a kind of movable real estate from Germany. Huh?
Sir, the four of us would like to present this to you. And this is says presented to Master Volker Regh. We're hosting the 2025 ChunJido International Germany Seminar Tour, and it's from ChunJido USA.
Thank you very much.
We greatly appreciate it.
Ich denke, wir grüßen einmal ab. Kommt mal eine Linie weiter vor. Wir grüßen im Stehen ab. Das heißt, wir stellen uns einfach an die Linie, steht gerade, Hände an die Seite. So. Fokus. Ja. Schon. Weg. Domo arigato.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Good job, man. Good, excellent.
Thank you.
Oh, this one.
Same thing.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.